Alrighty. Okay. Well, as it's been asked, I have gotten some things together to videotape to show people. Because it's, I guess for some people, and myself included normally, it's easier to visualize and actually physically see to learn how to do certain things. And one thing that I was asked to videotape a demonstration of was how to properly cleanse a house. Now, what you would do is you could take something like this, or, gosh, really, you could even use, get out of there, sorry, you could even use something like this. This, actually, I'd gotten at a dollar store. Um, it's just it was just like a little, supposed to be for like a candle type cute little thingy, but I went right on ahead and took a charcoal briquette thingy that you can get usually in the silver rolls, stuffed that puppy in there and put some sage in, and another thing you can use is dragon's blood. Um, Take like some dragon's blood resin, stick that in there with your sage. Make sure, a lot of the times the charcoal's a pain right in the ass to light. Sometimes, it actually, it's preferably up to you depending on if the charcoal's gotten damp or not. I try lighting it before I put it in on the herbs, but a lot of the times I like to, most of the time, I try lighting it first, stick it in there, once I know it's good and lit, and then go ahead and pile your herbs right on top of it, because that charcoal will keep it smoking very well. And one thing my teacher taught me on how to cleanse a house is, like I said, my little makeshift censer, or you can use a dish, whichever, or your cauldron. Totally up to you. There's all kinds of things that you can get to use for it. Just make sure it's not going to burn through. Make sure it's very durable. Like this is glass. It's not going to, yeah, it can get hot, so you just have to monitor it. But I got it $3 at the Family Dollar. Who would have thunk it? So, okay, you got it in there, you got it lit. Well, not so very well with the corners, but what you would do is, you got it lit, you see it smoking with your dragon's blood and your sage. You would go to each corner, and you would have to do it in every room. But you would start normally from one side of the house to the next, or if you're in a double floored house, you would start downstairs or upstairs, totally up to you where you want to start, but just go from one end and then work your way down. But you would normally do that a total of 3 times, because everything works normally in the power of 3. So you would come over to your corner and you'd sit here like this, and you don't have to say anything, you can think it. But one of the chants that I was taught by my teacher how to use is, please bless this house from any evil. And I normally do it in your cross, because if you look into the history, the Druidic cross is a cross with a circle in it. That was your the symbol of the sun. Research it, research it. I'm not going to sit here and go into that because I'm teaching something else. Okay, so then after you do that, sorry, as you can tell, I'm scatterbrained. You'd go back over here to this corner, and then to your next corner, and then, like I said, if you wish to say it, bless this house from any evil. Okay, you got your 4 corners done. Move to the next room. And like I said, every room in the house, make sure if it goes out, go right ahead and relight it. Get right back on track. 3 times, and then after you do the inside of the house, you walk the perimeter outside of your house. Now, if you live in a community setting like I do, the locals think you're a little. We are, according to normal society standards, but what are you going to do? They're going to judge you whether you're pagan or whether you're not pagan. So, you would walk around your house 3 times. All the while, bless this house from any evil. Bless this property from any evil. You can use your own chant. That's one that I personally like to use. If you don't want to use bless, you can do protect this house from any evil. How I was taught, you would do that. I think it's for the first 3 weeks. every day. After those 3 weeks, you do it once a month for 3 months. After that, how did she tell me? After that, it's once a year that you would have to do it. I would say if you once you get to that point, time it just right and say do it on Samhain or do it on Beltane, and incorporate that, especially for you solitary practitioners. Go right ahead and incorporate that right on into your home ritual. Work out pretty well for you. I hope this little segment helped those of you who are wondering how to cleanse and bless your house. I will get to the other questions. We'll get them done. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna attempt to clean me house and go to bed. Enjoy.